Hello and welcome back to Slice and Dice. What's up? I've recorded like 7 monster trains in the last day or two, and I'm trying to build up my backlog for the whole week. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. And so I'm a little ahead. It's nice. I don't know, I've been in the recording mood lately, I guess. I'll try to keep this momentum, but I'm sure I'll run out of steam eventually. For now though, pretty fun. Having a good time. Good-ish time. We'll see how I'm feeling after this. What do you got on offer today? Slice and dice. You got not a lot, honestly. I'm not a huge Ghostly Monsters 2 fan. I mean, you could play this, right? You could play Ghostly Monsters 2 add B. I think Ghostly Monsters 2 with Clumsy is probably a no-go. Highest Pain is also probably a no-go. You could maybe play, like, Barricade Tough HP Hurried? Let me cross-reference how the professionals feel about Hurried. That's the check here. The heck, the spreadsheet's not loading. Oh no, am I gonna have to have a thought of my own? Did they change the layout of Google Sheets? I can't switch tabs. What is this? Alright, well, you know what? I guess I'm on my own. So what do I want to do? Do I want to play this or do I want to reroll? That's your question. Slow Spell's 1. I wonder if that's too bad. I think it's pretty bad. Tough HP Death Shield, add B. No, I get the vibe that I should reroll this. You could do it this way. Death Shield. No, I'm gonna run a reroll. I feel like it's a reroll. I don't love it. Yeah, we get Rise, which is really good. I'm happy to play Rise. I think Shield Response 1 is okay. Worst Items 2 is also not bad, but there's no 1 point to go with it. So I need one of these 4s. Or you could pick up something like... Well, you could pick worse items to take Survive, basically, which I wonder if that's any good. -2 item quality, but then you have incoming healing increase and 2 empty HP. This is probably pretty worth it. You're gonna take 1 tier 1 curse item for +1 to incoming healing and 2 empty HP. And then of these two, I think I would prefer odd single use over shield response. I hate shield response, man. Shield response Rise would also be a very long lineup. Monster bonus. Now let's do odd single use. Okay, now do I think it's worth it? I guess we'll see. Oh, my headphones are turned up. That's better. I think +1 empty HP is going to be fairly worth it. But we'll see. I could be wrong. I need to kill the wolf. And the Rise is a pretty free curse, I would say, as a whole. I think it's not very bad in the grand scheme of things. My main concern is, like, I think odd single use can sometimes do you dirty, although we have Initiate, so we're not under any real threat, I would say. And we have a lot of room for saves in this run. Any sort of, like, you know who would be crazy in this run is Fate. Fate probably goes nuts with the saving in this one. I would like to play that. I should probably just lock X's since it's a double gather angle. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Lock in on the X's here. But then again, I should also leave myself the mana to press gather as a result. Yeah, I don't have the mana to press gather here. So I will just roll some X's, perhaps. No, all is well. No biggie. No curses for me. Thank you. Might go or Armorer. I don't really like this pick. I think you probably don't want to drop Initiate, at least not for Maiko. So I'm gonna random this. I don't like Armor. I actually hate Armor. I think he's really bad. So I'll take a random here. Okay. If I must. You know, enchant heal and self-heal and self-shield and engage, maybe it's okay. Heal, self-heal, self-shield, enchant on 5 damage is cool. It would be a little better if I didn't have single use on this. However, oh, you know what? I thought I locked this because I would kill a bee, but it has to go into a bones. Of course. That's okay. Maybe I'll be shocked. Maybe Flip is about to go on a generational flipping run. This could be the Flip life. I think I'm about to lock a bunch of X's and press gather. Go for an X here, Ruffian. Okay. Fine. What's the flip? Whoa, it's 2 mana, free flip. I can make my turn worse for free. Dude, this spell rocks. How OP is that? Have a worse turn and get my mana back for it. Amazing stuff, Flip. You've done it again. You've flipped it one more time, I see. I'm just gonna end turn. I know he's not gonna leave. I don't feel like undoing and rolling more. I'm close enough here to winning. Nice shot. Here's our curse. We either take lead weight or brittle. Brittle's free until it isn't, but we took survive, so brittle should be free. Lead weight is free on thief though for a while, and then I can probably just let it go on whoever. It will be problematic. I think I would rather play brittle. And then you just brittle whoever your most survivable character is, which is probably Enchanter. Although Enchanter is not actually my most survivable character, it's Buckle. Even though Enchanter has 1 more HP, Enchanter can't heal herself, so if I get mega overkilled, Enchanter can't contribute to the defense very well. Whereas here, with Buckle, she can contribute. Alright, we should probably kill a rat. And you can just do this and it's like your whole health bar is fine. Initiate is really bad for odd single use. Like, she's good because you can't run out of sides, but she's bad because all of her sides are single use. Isn't it odd? You participate in a society and yet you claim to dislike it, and yet you participate in it. Doesn't that strike you? This flip looks so insane. What am I doing? What am I flipping doing? Definitely doing this one. And I am gonna bullet the archer. No, I didn't know exactly what I was gonna get when I flip. I just played the turn out and saw, oh, that's not too bad, and then ended it. Because that's fine. I did not know. Also, that's right, flip is really weird with single uses like this. So I had this side face up, I flipped, you'll notice it there. If I flip, and then there's not a good way to showcase this here. You can see it in this one, right? When I flip here, what it actually does is when you flip, it makes like a copy of the side. So see how it's like this? So I'm always playing the bottom dice face, but when I flip here, it just flips the side over to the bottom, and then when it undoes, it's like a duplicate almost in that regard. I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I have to go back to losing this fight now, if you don't mind. I'm very busy getting killed. So I have an engage clear there. I have a 1+1 here, and then a 1 on Buckle, and my Ruffian dies, which is not ideal, but I kind of just have to take the L. Right? I think so. I think if I rolled and held a heal, self-heal, self-shield here, put that on Thief, and then kill this. Oh, this Bones is the one hitting Thief. So you'd kill this rat with self-heal, self-shield. Whoa. Hear me out. Whoa. Whoa, that looks good. Hold on. Give me a second here. Let me cook a little flip action for you here. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna let my Ruffian die now. Kinda cool though. Kinda flippin' sweet. Now I have no gathers saved, and it's a little scary here that I could just roll dead and die. I don't really know why this fight is so hard. I didn't see what happened. I was busy talking about flip. I was busy flipping out. I blame Ruffian in some way. I think it's his fault. In some regard, he did this to me. I know it to be the case. You won't take this from me. If I ping this guy again, he's gonna leave. Okay, Bramble's good to fight here. I am okay with playing Soldier. I think it's not very good to pick Ranger here. Soldier has some non-single use sides for me in the future. Oh, not bad. I would like to be sure I don't accidentally have my buckle die in this fight. That's our primary mission. So even though it might be technically higher value to save Soldier, I want to play safe here. And we're into Bramble with Initiate, so you know the game plan. You already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to press Gather. I think I might kill this rat here, though, because my attack, or the attack that's coming for me doesn't matter, so I could just Gather again next turn. I don't know, you could also put the heal, self-heal on a different character there. Extremely valid as well. Ultimately, I think you're always winning this fight. 2, 5, 10, 20. I should end my turn rather than killing Bramble. Not that it's a big deal. I guess I could... Really? Did I count wrong? 5, 10... Oh yeah, I did count wrong. My fault. I should have killed Bramble and then bursted the bones and it would have left. -2 if I died this fight, or Deathwish Pain. And Deathwish Pain isn't bad here. You can play it in tandem with the self-heal from Enchanter. Not that it does anything here, but if we get like Eccentric, who knows? This is terrible. Why would I do this? Wait, this is awful. I don't want this. I don't want to have to use that on a... I don't want to use a shield side on a shield side. That doesn't make any sense at all. I'll be taking that off. Sorry. Oh man, this is kind of cool, right? We can put it on the shield side. No, man. It's terrible. It's really bad. What was I thinking? I wasn't. I'm okay with this turn. I think it's not going to get a lot better than that. And that'll work. Review my curses again. The worst items curse is the extra. No Soldier stays. Spellblade Evoker? I mean, both of these characters get farmed by odd single use very hard. I think it's really bad to pick Spellblade here, but Evoker is not much better. So I think I'll pick Spellblade rather than gamble on it, because at least I can use Initiate to tide me over for a few rounds. I don't think that I'll be dropping very much with this team comp, though, to be honest with you. What's going on Initiate? Even if I kill this blind, I need a little more to save Initiate. And I don't even kill this blind. But that's okay. This is a survive diff. I mean, I do kill this blind, I suppose I should say. Is it better to pass my turn here, actually? Hold on, because he'll leave without dropping the bones. It is better to just pass my turn. Isn't that odd? But he leaves and he doesn't make a bones, which is just a better choice for me. Because I take the damage anyway, unless I want to imbue there, but I don't. So I want to try to imbue to overkill for the bandit. Actually, I can make the militia flee too, and then it's just me and the bandit. But I probably won't be able to make the militia flee on this turn. Right. What's the flip like? Oh, it's not bad. This is an okay flip. It's flippable. So it would be probably just damage on the bandit. And we'll play a nice little line like this. Does that make sense? What else can I do here? I can kill the militia. I can kill the bandit. kill the bandit. This seems pretty reasonable, doesn't it? Actual flip gameplay. What a world. That was pretty flippin'. I think I shouldn't have... No, I guess I needed it to kill the bones. I don't know. It's interesting. I want a shield side, but I also want to kill those bones. I'll let the buck or the soldier roll. What you got for me, buddy? 3 damage? Aye, aye. That'll do. That was only fight 6. What the hell? That felt like a hellscape. I'll take Seedling, and we'll put that over Soldier's go away side, his single use side, his go away side. Now, Barrel's pretty bad for us to have in this fight. Not thrilled to see him. If I put self-heal, self-shield on Buckle, he'll save both of these characters. I probably need to kill the War Chief, but you know what I should do actually is just let the Blind walk this fight out. I should let him walk away for sure. And that'll cover... I am going pretty low on HP though. I'll do shield on probably Soldier. No, I should shield Enchanter because she's unable to help herself. Gotta just tank a million here though. And hope for the best. Next turn, kill War Chief. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's not good. Well, I could try to kill the Slate. What are my odds of killing the Slate? If I take this attack as 1 hit, and then the burst is 2, this would be 3. I think it's unlikely. Oh, this is getting kind of scary. How about I hit done rolling and I hit gather to guarantee he doesn't die now? Let's not take any risks. Let's take the for sure line. We can definitely just drill through the Slate though with this mana we've banked up now. Wow. He is on target. No reason to play engage. 2. This is enough to kill the Slate, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So then all I have to do is find one of these 2 to give me a side to stop Enchanter from dying. There we go. Permadeath, a little scary. That was not my favorite set of events, but it's okay. Having to go about this fight in this way is very strange. It would be much better to kill the War Chief turn 1, of course. Maybe I was under some threat here of still dying, I don't know. How about you go 1, 3, 3, maybe? Yeah, sure. There's no way this Bones kills someone, right? Right. This run is terrifying. This shit really sucks. I'm in hell. Okay, I'll play Seer. I am very afraid of losing Buckle here. I think I'll transfer this over to Soldier, and we will do our best. But sometimes he might just die. You could actually make a great case for putting this on Seer since he has the dodge built in. Yeah, you just drop a 8 nuke on my permadeath character and they don't come back from that sometimes. Now, Enchanter here, if I lock both of these mana sides, I still don't survive. I should roll an extra character on the shield search here to find her saving play. Someone rolls me a save, right? Yeah. And that's a play. That actually makes a difference. If I don't roll like that, I actually just lose her here. Which matters. I think that matters a lot. Having her alive in this fight is good. Even if she's not that strong. I still kind of need her. And they are locked in. They're drilling down on my Enchanter. Should actually do this on Seer. We'll do Imbue, 1 Burst, Fanatic's gone, 1 Foretell. Okay, I feel like I'm a little more on. Unlocking Soldier there makes me feel like I'm playing better than I have been. It's just a lot of damage, huh? Oh, what the flip? 1 mana, second foretell. Everyone's alive, I can burst the bell out. I can always survive this damage if I need to. In fact, it's almost guaranteed lethal. Not quite, but good enough. 3 bones, a grave, and a sniper. You give me Wandify, Wild Seeds. Wandify Spellblade is fine. I think Wild Seeds is not very good also. Happy to Wandify Spellblade up to 2 mana. I'm gonna leave Permadeath on Seer for now. Mostly I think that this is really frightening because we're sitting on Seer, or not Seer, we're sitting on our defensive characters being Enchanter and Buckle. That's a tier 1 and a not very defensively minded tier 2. Pretty much lost my whole value point of picking Survive when I got Enchanter. Because what you want out of Survive here is you want, like, heal 1 to all, right? That's what you're looking for. Oh my god. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, okay, that's right. In fact, it's so right that I don't even need the soldier to roll. Or the lock, rather. He can roll for damage. Good to be sure you're not dying there, though. And since I'm not dying, I mean, I guess I could Cascade. Am I being overly protective? I doubt it. I think you can maybe make a slightly better usage of your bone math there, actually. Should probably redo that. That's okay, though. Need to not get lost here. I think you can actually get lost there. Like roll down or something weird. Knight seems okay. I mean, between these two characters, they're both pretty tough, but Knight can get you out of bad spots, and you can parry off of his exerts. So you don't have to give up your sides on single use as freely. Let's be cautious. This fight is not easy. Great dodge. I'm kidding. That's a fake statement. It's a terrible dodge. I don't know what the hell this guy's thinking. This fight looks harder than when I started it. That's not good. 1 poison to all. Oh my god. That doesn't look good. That does not look good. Normally I like to let these go, because you can usually just let them all die the following turn. You can't do that here because they're all going to turn into bones, and I don't have enough foretells for that. Time to really dig deep on this turn and figure out the living plan. I think it's hard to kill this carrier, but not impossible. I'm definitely keeping this parry, and I think I'm rolling all of this. 2 mana's fine. With a shield roll, it might be... I think it's a roll again. Okay, dodge, heal shield on Spellblade. And then what? It's like... I think you do end up stalling this fight. I think you're here. And next turn I'm gonna have 2 characters dying to a lot of poison. And there's not a ton I'll be able to do about it. 3, 5, 7, 8. I could kill the carrier instead then. Which would put us in a different position. Probably put us here. Undo, undo. I can play this instead. I think you're supposed to do this instead. Most likely. My most important character to keep alive is dying. Oh god, everyone's dying. What the hell? Okay, dodge again. Good. Heal shield again. Good. I can kill this bones. And then I only lose Enchanter on this turn. I will be very lucky to leave this fight. That's what I'm realizing. I will be very lucky to leave this fight. If I was foretelling here, it would be a different story, but they're just beating down my seer. I'm running out of sides on Spellblade as well. I'll just take the end turn. This is going to be a tough one, though. I think it will maybe just be the end here. 3 mana, 2 damage. They keep exactly killing my seer, which is crazy unfortunate. Okay, so it's now or never. We need to make a play line or we need to come up with a line that gives us a hypothetical chance of leaving this fight alive. It's not going to be good, it's not going to be guaranteed. We need to have a chance of living this. I should be able to save 2 characters here if I so desire. Knight and Soldier are both guaranteed dead also because I can't heal them. So you can save Seer, which means I don't need to kill this carrier. Which means I should poison the carrier, press Foretell, and parry Spellblade? No. I mean, it kills something, but then that something just becomes a bones. And that's not good. So let's think about alternatives here. Well, right now, the line that I foresee as our potential out is to just roll like 3 turns of dodge in a row, stack up some foretells, and somehow escape this, right? That's the only thing I can really see here. It's a very difficult fight. I think that this fight is this fight 10, by the way? This is fight 10. I think most often when I lose runs right now, I just die in fight 10. There's this crazy power spike at 10, it feels like, where you just get smoked. But also, I did take Survive and then random, maybe the worst possible character to get with it. So that wasn't great. Why did I random in the Enchanter? What were the options? I had to either give up... It was give up Initiate for Maiko or play Armorer. Okay. So clearly I should have stuck with Armorer. But I think that... I don't know. This analysis can go in the post-game screen. So there's never a way to save Knight. There's never a way to save Soldier. I can save Spellblade. I'm pretty sure what you have to do here is you have to put this 1 damage poison onto the bones on the top. Doesn't matter which one. And then parry Spellblade and Foretell. And then the game plan now is going to be like 1 poison to all out of carrier, and then we duck with Seer. I think that's the line forward. It's a narrow margin that we can win this by, but we can win this. I just have to hard roll for dodge and have... To have any hope, I have to roll dodge, right? Okay. Okay. I can actually save my Spellblade here, which is unbelievable, right? I can save my Spellblade and Foretell. Saving Spellblade here isn't that good, to be honest with you. It doesn't really do anything, but I don't lose anything for saving Spellblade, right? No, I don't. It's not like I'm giving up a Foretell. I guess I'm giving up 1 damage. Maybe I shouldn't save my Spellblade. I think I shouldn't. I think our line forward is to connect another dodge on the following turn, basically, is the only thing to do here. Because what am I going to do? I'm going to copycat 1 damage poison single use. You're out of sides. Spellblade, you did great. Goodbye. Now all I have to do is roll a dodge, or 2. 1 dodge. Okay. Into double Foretell. Okay. And then maybe give me 1 more dodge, perhaps. What is 1 mana? I can't tank a hit here. It's 3, 3, 3, 4. So I need to just roll a dodge. Okay. I mean, probably I'm dead, right? But we may as well check. I think I'm off by 1 burst here. Is how this works out. Or no, I'm off by 1 HP, more accurately. I mean, I wouldn't come back from this position anyway, right? There's no way. Once you drop the foretell loop, it ends. But, you know, it was fun to have a chance, I think. So what's my takeaway from this one? I think my takeaway is that every time I've ever taken a blessing, it has been terrible. I don't know if I've ever picked a blessing in this game mode and had it be good. Has there been one? The hunt one was shitty. Reliable was shitty. Survive was shitty. I think it was all trash, man. I think it was all trash. I don't blame this on odd single use either. I do blame this on worse items, because you could have 1 or 2 items really fix this fight, right? We're missing, I think, our tier 3 and 4 right now. You're like, yeah, I think you're 1 good 4 away from this fight being okay, maybe. But this is a really tough fight, to be fair. It's honestly, it is just, this is a hard fight for Rise, because we took double poison turn 1. But this actually, I think, comes down to the character selection. I think the first pick really fucked me over. Getting Armor, Myco, Random Enchanter is really dire. So you know what this really actually comes to? It comes to odd single use, because I would probably pick Armor without odd single use. And Armor would have been fine in this run as well. Okay, so my takeaway from this one is randoming first pick is still bad, and I need to stop doing it. I always fall for it where I'm like, it can't be much worse than this, and then it is worse in a way that I can't even conceive of. What I needed to do here is I needed to play not random so that I can be offered, I think, literally any other red. I'm pretty sure literally any other red at tier 2. Let me review. This is unpickable garbage. The medic would have been great. Fae would have been not good, I think. Well, Fae would have been okay, but like Priestess, incredible. Disciple, incredible. Druid, incredible. Vampire, incredible. Herbalist, incredible. I would maybe go so far as to say I think that this is the only hit on the random that really fucks me over. Because like, all of these are fine. Armor, pretty bad, but the rest of these are good. He's not great. I wouldn't be super happy with Collector here. Oh, and you know who else would have been really bad is Scrapper. Scrapper would have gotten beat the fuck up by odd single use. Is odd single use just terrible? I don't know, man. In theory, single use shouldn't be so bad, though. Hold on, I want to see if the unfair spreadsheet's working. I want to see if they have anything on odd single use. What happened to my... What happened to Google Docs, man? I don't get it. Or Google Sheets, man. How do I change tabs now? I think my shit's just broken. I don't get it. Well, anyway. That's it for me. I think that this is an interesting loss, but this is the sort of run where if you make this a hard mode run, I think you... Like, hard mode run with just the 4-point curse, odd single use, I think you still have a decent chance of dying here. I think so. Having my Seer have to dodge first 2 turns is also odd. I wonder if I could have held him alive and then tried to roll for a foretell early. I don't know. I think this comes down to first character pick, and I think it really is odd single use that did me in here, because I didn't want to give up Initiate and I didn't want to pick the dead character Armorer. But you might just call this one unlucky. It might have, depending on how you look at it, it might have been a random of like a 1 in however many 2s there are to die, which is still bad. I think you shouldn't random there, basically. Yeah, I think you're supposed to never random in this game on character picks, because you can just get screwed in a way you can't even see coming. That's my takeaway. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.